So obviously now the next question is, what is the thymus? If we're doing thymus therapies, what is the thymus and what does it do for us? Well, the thymus is a gland that's in the center of our chest. It's just above the heart, and when we're young, it's very big and it's very active. And the older we get, the less active the thymus gland gets. In fact, when we reach our mid-50s, the thymus gland is only about 15% active. And studies show that there's a correlation between the activity of the thymus gland and health and aging. So the thymus plays a very, very important role in many of the systems in our body. For example, the thymus gland programs our immune system. We've all heard of T lymphocytes. Well, the T lymphocytes are called T for thymus. They're thymus lymphocytes. The lymphocytes are produced in our bone marrow. They pass through our bloodstream into the thymus, and then the thymus programs the cells, and it decides which kind of cell each cell should be. So our T lymphocytes, for example, are made up of our natural killer cells, of our helper cells, suppressor cells, memory cells, and all of these cells have to be in the right ratios to one another. And this is what the thymus gland does. It programs those cells and controls the ratios. So the immune system can function in a controlled way and can respond to dangers, respond to microorganisms that can be in our system. And it also has that protective function for us. But the thymus doesn't only stop there. I mean, it balances our hormones, so it intervenes with our hormones and helps to establish healthy hormone balance in us, which helps us to feel better, it helps us to perform better. And then, in addition to that, it also balances the levels of neurotransmitters in our system. We know neurotransmitters are extremely important for brain function, for how we feel pain, for how we think, for how we emotionally are balanced and things like that. So we can see the thymus gland is an extremely important organ. Funnily enough, most of us haven't even heard about it, but it's right here in the center of our chest and really plays a foundational role in our health and aging. The thymus itself secretes hormones into our system. We call these thymic hormones. And one of the things these thymic hormones influence is our biological age. So when we talk about biological age, we can do a blood test and we can measure the levels of the thymic hormones. And through that, we can calculate how old our body is biologically. Because if we remember, the thymus is very active at the beginning of our life, and slowly the activity goes down as we get older. And this is done at a certain pattern. So we can actually calculate how old our body should be based on the activity of the thymus gland. So with thymus therapies, if we restore the thymic function, we actually reverse the biological age. And some studies are indicating that this reversal of biological age can actually be up to about 15 years. So we see again how important the thymic function is in just general health and aging.